Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for July 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, Monday through Thursday. Now, you know that when I'm reading for the week, I am using my two Radley Valentine decks. I use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading. I'll pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I will also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job, just deliver the message. Any cards that come up reversed, remember those are, basically a little bit more oomph, a little more emphasis. So we want to pay a little more attention to that also. Many times over, I will speak about, higher power. That is higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, the divine, your source, whoever that is to you. Okay? Now, I have been in the last couple of times picking up a little bit more, I have been pulling a few from my Weight Rider. That's more of a traditional tarot. And okay, so we actually have three cards that are down, or actually they flipped out. Now, interesting energy here. Remember, these have the stronger energies. So the first card, and this is a general overview of what the week is going to look like. Remember, in the longer readings, when I do my Cancer season overview, I did talk about how the first, or actually June 30th through the 10th, was going to be a little more stressful. And stressful can be in a good way. It could also be in a bad way. People's emotions are going to be a little bit, they're going to be more vocal. There is a lot of Leo energy kind of stirring the pot. Now, first card, again, this one is reversed. This one is the Five of Pentacles. So Pentacles is our earth energy. It is our Virgo, it is our Capricorn, it is our Taurus. It's how we spend our money. It is our home. It is how we receive our money. It is our job. It is our career. So right now, this week could be a little bit stressful with money, kind of feeling like, where's it coming from? Where's it coming from? Oh my goodness, where's it coming from? So in the universal type of energy, there could be some money issues happening, talking about money, just having some ups and downs with money for this week. Now, it could affect you, it might not affect you, but it could be affecting the other people around you. And when money is an issue, and I'm not saying that this is an issue as much as it is an illusion of an issue, okay? Because we still have that, the Saturn with the Aquarius, and, the illusion versus reality. So there could be a major illusion about money issues. So stay calm, be careful with this time, watch your money. Anyway, because then we come to the Queen of Swords. And again, that one is, the Queen of Swords. That one is reversed also. So there's really a strong message with this. Now, Queen's energy, the underlying energy is Cups. And that is water energy. That's fluid. That's emotional. That's our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We are in Cancer season now. But Swords in itself is air energy. That is our Gemini, our Libra. It is also our Aquarius energy. And remember, we do have a lot of Aquarius energy roaming around right now. That's our thought process, is making some plans. So the Queen in itself, has that emotional connection, that emotional, I want to make things right. But the Queen of Swords also has that, let's see what we have to do to make it right. Let's be a little more objective. The Queen is also, if you notice in this card, the Queen is also allowing. There's some things, I'm kind of getting from her hand, like, okay, speak. I'm allowing you. Let's see what's going to happen. I kind of feel like the Queen is allowing some thoughts, some directions with something that's very, very, a very emotional area. Now, that could be our Pentacles. That could be our money situation. But the Queen is also saying, go forth now. It's, don't stay in this, don't stay in this negativity. Let's be a little bit clearer headed. Let's see what's happening. Let's move forward. Okay? So the Queen of Swords, at least what I'm picking up right now, is actually kind of, and I also feel like her in this right now, her sitting is kind of relaxed. I don't feel like she's very stressed. I feel like she's like, things are moving. Don't worry about it. Very objective type of energy, but there's also caring. Now we come to the Seven of Pentacles. Pentacles is again earth energy. It's the same energy. Again, it's that money energy. It's that home energy. Sevens have an interesting energy in itself, though. Sevens have that divine energy. I look at, sevens is a divine number. It's a perfect number. I call that the divine umbrella. What we do down here on the earth, in the natural, that's something in the supernatural. So what we do in the physical, the metaphysical is kind of watching over us. And it's also, so there's a lot of metaphysical and supernatural type of energy here. Again, this has to do with our money. But again, this is preparing. This is making. This is, so while we start with this worrying about money, it's also, we have prepared for this time. The universe, I should say the universe, the supernatural has prepared, and a lot of people's money issues will be taken care of because there has been a preparation for that. Okay, so now, so we've had, so what we've talked about, and I won't talk about it hopefully in the readings, but we've talked about pentacles, we've talked about air energy, and we've talked about and water energy, and again, that earth energy. The one energy we didn't talk about is fire energy. But this is a time when we are going to have a lot of Leo energy. So fire energy is our Leo, Sagittarius, and our Aries. It's passionate, it's very burning, it's very, very determined. And the Leo energy is very connected with the sun, and the sun is a spotlight. The sun, nothing can escape the sun. The sun is a natural healer also. It's a natural disinfectant. So it's kind of like something has to be exposed in order for it to be cleaned up. So, but again, it's not necessarily going to be an easy process, because there is going to be stress with this time. Again, that's going to be that June 30th through that July 10th. Now, interesting, just as an aside, and I'll talk more about this when we talk, when Leo season comes on the 23rd, there's going to be a lot of movement that's going to be, that Leo is going to be opposing. So there's going to be even more, even though we're in Leo season, when we go into Leo season, Leo, the sun energy, will be opposing a lot of that. Also, too, just as an FYI, there will be 2 full moons in Aquarius during Leo season. So Leo season, I think, is going to be really a breakthrough season for us. But for this week, money, there's going to be some, and this is more on that universal global, there's going to be some money issues, money talked about, money, oh my gosh, where's the money going? Are we getting money? The Queen of Swords is saying not to worry about it. There is something that's higher that's happening, that's watching over, and that's actually very confirmed with that Seven of Pentacles, that there is a supernatural energy that's going to be very protective over a lot of the things that we need. And yes, we need, we're the happiest when we have our base needs met. When we have a roof over our head, we've got money in our pockets, at least for our needs, and we've got food in our bellies. So this week, while it's going to be stressful, it's not going to be, it's going to be stressful more as we live through it than in that overview. Okay? So just, we'll get through this together. And actually, I think that for us, that things are going to be much better. We're going to have a better awareness of what's going on. And because we have that better awareness, it's just going to slide right off of us. Okay. So right now, let's start our readings. Hello, my Cancers, and happy birthday to you. So we are coming up to, and one thing I didn't mention in the intro, we are coming up to the new moon. That will be on the 9th, and that's all about you now. And this is a great time for you to start your projects and to start your new life, whoever that's about. It's new directions, I kind of feel like I'm seeing the curtain, a couple of things. It's like the curtain opening, and then also rising too, like in a big theater, and it's like opening night. So I really love that for you. So yeah, it's opening night for you. So that is on the 9th, and this is the time. Get rid of everything. Get rid of all the negativity, and also, all the things that are trying to hold you back, because the new moon comes, and that's when you're going to start to request. Well, I know you've been requesting, but this is when you're going to see answers for those requests. Okay, so 3 cards face down. Now, in the beginning, in the intro, I do talk about the different energies, so let's just go right in and see what we have for my Cancers. First card is the Sun. Okay, the Sun. I did talk about the Sun too, because there's a lot of Leo energy going on right now. And the Sun is kind of this disinfectant. The Sun is one that it wants to get rid of the just the mold. Okay, it wants to get rid of the mold. It wants to get rid of the darker areas in your life. So this is that time to not only to, well, this is the time to spotlight it. Remember, the curtains opening, the things opening up for you. This is a time for you to spotlight it, and for that to let the Sun just have direct access to it to remove the mold. Okay, so this is going to be really good energy for you, especially as as your new moon comes and you want to move forward with stuff. But again, this is spotlight. This has very direct energy, cleaning out those corners, looking at everything that might not necessarily be, be healthy for you. But now this could be very internally, spiritually also, but I do feel that this is the people around you too. So the Sun is coming in, and it's like it wants to do a complete natural cleaning, through a lot of the aspects of your life. But I know, but. And we have the Leo energy, and the Sun and Leo are very strongly connected. In fact, they are connected. So enjoy the sun shining for you this week. This is a 19. So we have that 1 energy, or you can consider it a 10 energy. So 1 energy in itself is new start, new beginnings. 10's transition. Then we have that 9. 9 means let's wrap it up. Let's get this done. You add the 1 and 9 together, you get that 10. Again, transition, bring it back. The 1 is new beginning. 0 is God or universal or source energy. This is Archangel Uriel. Uriel is connected with really sharp thinking, okay? Really kind of, again, laser focused type of energy. Whenever if you need to kind of, get your mind back into focus, call upon Archangel Uriel. Well, of course, call upon your higher power first, but then call upon Archangel Uriel to help you sharpen what you need to see. Also, as we get into this, get rid of the dark spaces as the new moon comes. Start asking exposure on those dark spaces too. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking. I'm always talking about that. And inspiring success. I love this, and we will claim that for my Cancers, because my Cancers, I just want to wrap you up and just kind of pull you into that brighter spot of life. Next card, the Knight of Ariel. Now, you're moving. You're moving forward. You're not necessarily playing around anymore. Knight's underlying energy is fire. We've talked about fire in the intro. I talked about fire. But this is, let's get going. Let's do this. Ariel, again, is that earth energy, which I talked about also. So this is, let's get it together. Let's get done. I'm moving forward. My eyes, I'm seeing where I want to go. But now it's time to move. It's time to get things completed so that I can get moving. The Knight of Ariel is trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Yes, this week, start writing things down, my Cancers. Write down those hopes, those dreams, those things that you do want to accomplish. Because I do feel that this is going to be, and especially as we go into that Leo, there's so much Leo energy going on right now. But when we get into Leo is pushing forward. Leo's going to be kind of like that pushy kid that just wants you, hey, look at this. And actually, while you might find it a little annoying, you're going to find that kid actually is right in what the kid wants you to look at. So make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. Your last card reversed, the Queen of Raphael. Now this is you, my Cancers, totally you. You know, underlying energy, water. Raphael is water, so this is water, water. There is an emotional commitment. There is, many times the Queen of Raphael can be a little bit overbearing, kind of a little bit too committed. But this is what you need to be too committed at this time. And I don't mean too committed. You need to have your focus committed. And there is a lot of love on this. There's a lot of, there's this like this energy that's saying, this is your time, my Cancers. This is your time. Go for it. Go for these changes. Go for these improvements. Go for what it is that you want. Now, will it all happen within this week? Oh, it definitely could happen. You could hear some really interesting news this week, but this is, kind of when I talked about the Seven of Pentacles in the introduction, that's where you have planted a lot of seeds. That's where you have done, you have put down, the groundwork. You have laid the cement. You have done a lot. This is this time now for you to start seeing the growth. You should start seeing some answers that is going to be really, I do feel this is going to be a big energy week for you. And I do feel that there's going to be some surprises that actually are going to be they're going to be pleasing. Okay. Kind, understanding, giving, psychic. Follow your heart. A love of home and family. Trustworthy, psychic information. Now, we're going to pull one card here. Now, also too, what was it that I wanted to tell you? I was talking to you about, some surprises, things like that. I feel kind of like it's the, this is that switch. It's kind of the train switch. It's like you're going down your track and then somebody pulls the switch and now you're headed in that new direction. And instead of having to climb that hill, that mountain, kind of chug, 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 it's now it's like a coasting. You're coming to the coast. You're coming coasting. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what we have. One last card here. Six of Air. Six of Air. Okay, so we talked about air energy again. I'm trying to do all of the definitions in the introduction, if that's if I'm able to do that, and air was one of the energies there. Sixes is what is the number of man. It's the energies you've put into it. Air, of course, Libra, Aquarius, also Gemini. This is, moving on. This is seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. This is putting things behind you, and facing that unknown future. Here we go. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. Now, so yeah, I will definitely claim this. We'll definitely claim this for my Cancers. I want that for my Cancers. Here we go. Let's go on. Let's see what crystal or energy for my Cancers. Here we go. Earth energy. Earth energy, now it's, I don't know, do you want to go outside, pick up a little earth, put it in a baggie, and actually it's not really a bad idea to have that earth energy, or if it's not too cold, is to get out and, without your shoes, put your feet in the earth, ground yourself with the earth. It's really good, that's really good energy. Especially now, because you want to get going. You want to be very determined. Remember, knights are directional, but the Knight of Ariel also has a determination that really, in many ways, amazes people. It's like, they're, trying to, they're trying to divert, but it's very, very focused now on your goal. So the earth energy is all about abundance, fertility, harvesting. Remember that Seven of Pentacles, also logic. So it also keeps you clear-headed. I will tell you, there is a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of raised emotions this week. So, you may be picking up on that. You're extremely psychic, extremely spiritual. You do feel you are the moon baby, the moon child. And so you do go along with those, the ebbs and flows of where the moon is cycling. And this is a new moon, but this is really a moon for you to just, just shine. This is the time for you to shine. Okay. So my Cancers, remember the button. Please like, share, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications. The most important thing, though, my Cancers, is to always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.